Diversity and discrimination, inequality and discrimination. Discrimination. A prejudice means you already have formed an opinion about someone without knowing them. This is based on stories or past events of other people of the group. What happens when you actually start reacting to your ideas? If you have decided that all the people of that group are cheats or robbers, what will you do? You probably won't trust any of them and won't allow them to take up certain jobs. If you have decided that all the people of that group are dirty and filthy, what will you do? You probably won't let any of them come anywhere near your house or where you work or where you eat. If you have decided that all the people of that group are noisy and fighters and associated with crooks, what will you do? You probably feel that they are dangerous and won't let any of them live in the area that you live in. If you have a very bad opinion about a certain group, there are many other things you would stop them from doing. You would not want them to use the same wells, go to the same schools, drink from the same glass, and many other things. Discrimination. When you treat a person differently because of the idea you have of a group, it is called discrimination. When you discriminate, you are not treating that person for the acts he has done, but for the way you think his whole community is. Discrimination is a terrible thing, but still, lots of discrimination happens in society because of the likes and dislikes of people and prejudices. Think and discuss. What is the difference between discrimination and stereotyping? Many people from Northeast India have different facial features. Some have been beaten up because of this. Some Indian families kill baby girls soon after they are born because they think boys are better than girls. Due to a caste system, for many years, a whole group of people who were workers were not allowed to go to school and get an education. People who did certain jobs were called Dalits. They were not allowed to use the common wells or enter temples. In USA, for a long time, many white people thought they were much better than the black people, and so they treated them badly. In South Africa, there was a lot of discrimination against blacks, who were actually the original people who lived there for many years too. Imagine how hurtful it must be to be insulted or laughed at. How terrible it must feel to be left out. Think and discuss. How do you think a person who is discriminated against may feel? Diversity and discrimination struggle for equality. Demand for equality. Inequality leads to a lot of imbalance in society. Over time, the people who are insulted and left out demand to be treated well. Many different groups of people were treated badly in India, but the worst were the Dalits or the untouchables. In 1947, when India was given independence, our leaders decided to make laws that would not allow inequality anymore. Now, if anyone tries to show inequality in India, they can be punished by the law. All Indians are considered to be equal. It doesn't matter what religion, caste or language you follow. The Constitution of India is the book of laws that all Indians have to follow. There is a line about equality in the first page of the Constitution of India. However, the important thing is that this idea of equality has to be firmly in the minds and hearts of the people. It is still not so in India, so we are still struggling for real equality in the true spirit for the people. Think and discuss. What does our Indian law say about inequality? Why is it important for all people to be equal?